Like,
yeah, for sure. But he's Kevin Hart in every movie.
Yeah.
So that leads to my next question, man. Do you have any fear of possibly being like typecasted, or are you going to try to, you know, do different things with your roles?
So when I first started, the first year, this is like my second year on the acting. So the first year, I was just trying to do as many roles as possible, just to get the experience,
right,
and just to see how everybody's. Okay, for example, you know, as an artist, you go to different promoter shows. Every show ain't the same,
right? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You go to a different studio. Every studio vibe ain't the same,
for sure.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing
on set. Right.
Every set. Like shout out to HWIC Films. They like you know, I'm gonna give them his flowers. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Jill. Johnny Filmworks. They always be repping and showing love, and we got a lot of new stuff coming up with both of them. But you know, they're like Johnny's set is like next level set on the independent scene. You know what I'm saying? And then I could go over and do a movie somebody else's, and it's completely day and night different. So you just got to understand
what you're walking into.
So at first, going off of your question, I was getting typecast. Everybody wanted me to be a thug. I'm like, you know, I did one thug role, and then I did kind of another one, half of it. And then I just start turning stuff down. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. I just, you know, I want to do stuff with more range. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but that's why I feel like I have more control in the era we in, being on the independent scene, because I can more control. I'm not chasing, and then we create our own film. So we create our own content. Like, so I could be who I want to be. I don't got to wait on somebody to give me a movie or somebody to give me an opportunity when I can create my own. You know what I'm saying? In your film, you want me to be a thug ass singer, but in my film, I'm about to be a polished businessman. You know what I'm saying, or something. I'm not saying
but I can change
you
up.
Film, I can change up whoever. You know, to whoever the character. You know what I'm saying?
It's not limited to what
exactly
was expected for this movie.
Exactly. Or being labeled, like you said, being labeled, put in a box. I want to be able to it's so easy.
That'll stunt your growth.
Especially as a black actor.
Especially as a black actor. You know what I'm saying? It's super easy. Go like, they want you to do the same thing. So that's what I'm trying to do now. It's just trying to, you know, get range and do more things. And if I am working with somebody else, just make sure that, you know, first of all, to make sure their movie is coming out. Because to all the motherfuckers I did the movies for, and still ain't dropped. I ain't heard nothing or seen nothing. And I spent a lot of time and energy learning the script. Is hard work.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And trying to, you know, bring that magic or whatever to that to that character. It's hard work. It takes some out of you. This Jazzy Jeff. We were talking about this. You remember Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince?
Right.
I was watching his interview, and he said, "This is what I look at it now. From now on," he said, "When you're an artist, you got content, whatever. Die empty." You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the realest. That's one of the realest interviews I've ever heard in my life.
Empty, and I know exactly what he means. You know, get all that shit off the hard drive.
Get it done.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got this unfinished on your man. Finish that shit and get it done and work on the next. You know what I'm saying? Get it out of there.
Always gonna have new stuff, and instead of clouding yourself up with this old shit that you just keep hoarding. Yeah, bro, let that out. Yeah, for sure. It's not being creative if you don't.
For sure, and that's being a creator, man. You know,
so. Man. Speaking of